Welcome back to Gabversity, where facts don't care about your feelings. So here is the question. The question is, we have 9 people. 4 of them are women and 5 are men. So we have 9 people, 4 are women, 5 are men. Now, Gary is one of the men. And they are choosing these people, hello everybody, they are choosing these people to be on a softball team. And I'm going to write it all out in a sec. Now this student, her name is Helen, and she's one of our awesome scopers and GoFundMe supporters, was having this problem. And I looked at it, and at the time I couldn't solve it, and her teachers couldn't solve it. And that obviously compelled me to Gabversify it. All right? All we need is Gabversity. So I sat down for the last hour and a half and I was able to solve it. And this bastard starts again. So now I'm going to solve the problem for you. Now let's see if Helen is here. She is not. Okay, let's do it. Here is the problem. If I can find out where I can get sunlight. Great. Okay, so we have the question. We have Gary, right? And we have a softball team. We have the softball team. Hey, here's Helen. Softball team. Ah, mate, it's a pleasure to have you back, Abyss. I'm doing another one on climate change later today as well, which will be a lot of fun. All right, Gary, softball team. Now, we have captain to be selected as captain. And then after captain, we have co-captain. And I'm so glad I solved it because I was really pissed that no one else could solve it. I thought I'm going to solve this. All right, so captain and co-captain. There are 9 people to choose from. Okay, and we have, out of those 9 people, we have 4 females and 5 males and 0 transgenders, so we don't need those at the moment. So 4 females and 5 males, just to make the mathematics simpler. And you may or may not have heard a joke there. Facts don't care about our feelings. 4 females, 5 males. All right, so we have, what is the chance that Gary gets picked? Okay, her teacher couldn't solve this and said the book was wrong. Then I looked at it and I thought the book was wrong, and then I went through it again and I realized the book is correct. So what is the chance that Gary gets picked? Well, let's set up all the possibilities. The first thing to do is, the first thing I did was look at throwing a coin. 1 out of 9. No, but not a bad first attempt. Tell me how you figured that one out. That's not actually correct, but it's nah, everyone's saying everyone's going to guess now. All right. If you have a heads, right, and a tails, let's say you have a coin. You could throw a heads or a tails, right? Now, if you throw a heads and then you throw it again, you could get another heads or you could get another tails. Like you could get that, or you could throw a tails and then get a heads and a tails. Oh, back up the cam. Sorry, thank you. All right. So if you flip a coin, here's the coin, right? On your first go, so this is first go, and this is second go, all right? So the chance of getting a heads is 50%, right? It is a Bayesian problem. Well done, my friend. And then the chance of getting tails is a half. So half. Now the chance again, exactly. The chance of getting a tails is half, but it's half of a half. So that's 1 over 4. And this is also 1 over 4. This is 1 over 4. And this is 1 over 4. Right? And that's because that's 50-50, but that's already 50% of that. So 50% of 50% is a quarter. So what is the chance that we get heads and then heads? A quarter. What is the chance that we get heads and a tails? Quarter. What is the chance that we get at least 1 tails? Well, there's this possibility, there's this possibility, and this possibility. So that's 3 quarters, right? Now, what is the chance of getting no tails? Well, it's just this, heads, heads, which is 1/4. Right? So that one's pretty simple. And this one works in a very similar fashion, just a bit more complicated. Right? So what is the chance of getting a captain? Like, what are the possible outcomes? The possible outcomes is that you get a female or you get a male as captain, right? So this is captain. All right, you can get female or male, right? That's the first possibility. The next possibility, right, for co-captain, this is co-captain. Okay. For co-captain, you can get female followed by another female. You can get female followed by another male. You can get male followed by a female or male followed by a male. Okay. So far, these are the possible combinations of captain and co-captain. You can get female, 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 male, male, female, male, male. And Gary wants to know if he can get picked, right? Now, what is the chance that he gets picked? Well, if it's female, female, his chance is 0. If it's female, male, he has a chance. If it's male, female, he has a chance. And if it's male, male, he has a chance. All right. Now, what are the chances? Well, how many females are there? There are 4 females out of 9 people, because there's 4 females and 5 males. So that means the chance of getting a female for captain is 4 out of 9. What is the chance of getting another female? Well, there's only 8 people left, right? Because that was 4 out of 9. Oh, I want to fucking kill that guy sometimes. All right, 4 out of 9. Who knows how many females are left on the co-captain selection? Right? If 1 female has been selected for captain, that means that there's no longer 4 females. So that will no longer be true, because 1 is now captain, so there's only 3 left to choose from for co-captain. So there's 3 left. But it's not out of 9, because the total number has gone down. There's now only 3 females instead of 4. Exactly. God is dead is on the money. 3 out of 8. No replacement. Banter would jump on as a replacement person. All right, so therefore the chance of the male, right, as a co-captain is going to be 5 out of 8. Oh, that guy annoys me. What is he doing, man? Seriously, get a builder. All right, male. How many males at the beginning for captain? So we rewind time and we check again. Captain, right? The chance of getting a male is 5 out of 9. Right? The chance of getting a female, 4 out of 9 for female, 5 out of 9 for male. Well done. All right, so the chance of getting a female, well, there's still 4 females left, because a female was not chosen here. So there's still 4 left, but there's only 8 people, because there's now 1 male gone. He's now filling the captain role. So there's now only 4 females and 4 males, which means that the chance is 4 out of 8. All right? And for male, the chance here is also 4 out of 8. All right, so now what is the chance under female of Gary getting selected? G is 0. Right? Here, male female, G is 1 over 5. Ah, there we go. Mr. Abyss is on the money. On the money, my friends. All right, so here the chance of G equals 1 over 5, right? But it's 1 over 5 of 4 over 8 of 5 over 9. So 1 over 5 times 4 over 8 times 5 over 9. Here, it's men all the way. So the chance of Gary getting selected is 1 over 5 plus, ooh, should be plus. Let me make sure I did that right. Yes, I am correct. 1 over 5 plus 1 over 4. Because there's a 1/5 chance happening here and a 1/4 chance happening here, because there's only 4 guys left. So the chance of Gary getting picked is 1 over 4. So the chance is that, which equals G. All right, and here, right, Gary has a chance equals 1 over 5 of, there are only 5 out of 8 chance of men in the equation. Gary's chances, well, he's one guy in this, and so it's one guy out of how many men are available. and times 4/9. All right. So basically, that's it. There's one of his chances, there's the other one, and there's the other one. And if you add these together, right, you get 1/5 times 3/8 times 4/9, which equals, what's that? That is, should be 1/18. So G1 equals 1/18. And then here, it's the same. So G2 equals 1/18. And G3, that one here, should equal 1/9. I'm pretty sure. Let me work that out. Let's see if I'm right on that. Pretty sure it's 1/9. 9/20. That's the one. Nine over 20. Yeah, thank you very much. So, here is the question. What is 2/18 plus 9/20? And that equals... I might be slightly off on this. What have I done wrong? I've done something wrong. Sorry. Multiplied by 101/80. Yeah, no, multiplied by 4/8 multiplied by 5/9. That's where I stuffed it up. I forgot to multiply that like I did everywhere else. All right. So 9/20 multiplied by 20/72. That makes more sense. So 9 by 20 is 180. 20 by 72 is 1,440. So that equals 2/18 plus 180/1440. That's the actual answer, which equals 2/18 plus 18/144. And what is that? 12. That is 1.5/12. That's a 2/18 plus 1.5/12, which equals, you said 17/72. No, that can't be right. 1.5/12, which is 2/18, which equals 4/18, which equals 2/9. There it is, got it. So there's the answer. Problem solved. Done. The answer is 2/9. So the chance that Gary gets elected as a captain or co-captain is 2/9, which is around, I don't know, 23, 22%. It's not really that good. Got a low probability. Yeah. So that was a bastard of a one. In the end, like, that took me an hour and a half to figure that out, and it's so simple, eh? But anyway, we got it. I will watch the replay. So it was Helen. Thank you, Helen. So there you go. Your teacher couldn't solve it, so you can tell her that you can solve it, and then do it in front of her and show her how you got the answer. Anyway, that was it for Gabversity, where facts don't care about your feelings. We'll probably do climate change later this evening. It's Sydney time, when the sun goes down. My pleasure. That's what happens when you are a GoFundMe supporter. Counting is the way to go in such problems. Absolutely. Yeah, like Abyss, you're dead on with the maths. Like, you can do it the maths way, the way you did it, and do it in 5 seconds. You're right, yeah. But I'm glad I did it manually, because I don't remember the formula from school. All right, man, that was awesome. You guys were really fun. See you next time.